What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio. Today we are talking about recreating magazine covers in a body positive manner. Sounds like it's time for some nuts on yo chin. Oh. Get those chins ready for Papa's sack.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with some more nuts on your chin. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't yet liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content every single day. And reminder, go subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast right here on YouTube at The Daily Swole so you can catch the live streams every single day with content just like this and tons of interaction with the Swolenormous fam. A reminder, this is a Nuts on Chin episode, so if you want the exclusive bonus content from this video and many other exclusive playlists only for members, you gotta check out Swolenormous Uncensored. It's less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte for just $2.99. You can get access to the private community, weekly accountability meetings, weekly Ask Papa Swolio lives, private for members only, plus all the other perks with the Nuts on Chin bonus content, Drive While Gaining Raw series, Swole Motion vlogs, everything. Go check it out, swolenormousx.com, $2.99. This video is about Sierra Schultzzie, and she has almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube. She made a video recently called Recreating Magazine Covers, parentheses, but body positive. Now, I don't know who this person is, so I'm not going to go into a deep breakdown of everything about her and what she stands for, because she does mention different parts during this video that she's all for health and fitness, but she doesn't like the approach and the words and the namings and the strategies that some of these magazines take, like Cosmo or Hers Fitness and Muscle and Fitness and things like that. And, you know, that's opinion. So just to argue people's opinions and argue feelings, that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is this perpetuated conversation about body positivity. Because even though she says that, it moves away from health and fitness. It really does. If you look at people who are training hard, eating right, sleeping well, I'm not talking about from an obsessed standpoint like Mr. Olympia competitions. I'm talking about people that are regularly active, that take care of their health. They're not obese. And the reason is because you're not likely to be obese if you take care of your body. It's just common sense. That's why people that exercise and take care of their bodies are generally not obese. And when you have 2/3 of the population overweight and or obese, it's a major concern, and it's getting worse. So talking about body positive and trying to recreate magazine covers and perpetuate this change in our language towards accepting being obese is absolutely astronomically fucking stupid. It's dangerous because people are dying. Again, we're not encouraging drug addiction. We're not encouraging alcohol addiction, but we're encouraging being fat. Doesn't make sense. Actually, it does. Big food, big pharma. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit more about the covers that she recreated. Let's talk about one in particular. She recreated the Health and Happiness Hers magazine. There's a woman on there that's lean, that's muscular, holding weights. And of course, she looks like she competes. She looks like she exercises. It looks like it's her career. And remember, when you're on a magazine cover, this stuff is airbrushed, photoshopped. I mean, it's a magazine cover. They're doing a lot of stuff. It's professional lighting, professional photographers, like the best of the best of the best are making this cover, okay? So she changes a few things. She changes the power yoga, your new key to being fitter and faster, to power stance, your new key to being strong and confident. Fitter, faster, that doesn't really change anything. There's no difference. Strong and confident, fitter, faster, little tiny tweaks. I get it, but it's like, that's weak. That's weak. The big one was she put eat pasta, get lean. She changed it to eat pasta and enjoy it. Pasta is highly inflammatory. A lot of people have issues and bloating and weight gain as a result of eating processed carbohydrates like pasta. People should not be pounding pasta, especially in the United States. The wheat germ agglutinin, what's in the actual pasta, is destroying people's guts. When you go overseas to Europe and these other countries, the foods that are banned in those countries are allowed in the United States. We have much different processing of wheat and all these different foods. So pasta is easily overconsumed, and it caused a lot of bloating and issues for many people. She also changes on the left side, your abs rehab, shed fat, build muscle, and look great. What's wrong with that? Building muscle, shredding fat, and looking great. And then she puts your abs don't need rehab. Fat or muscle, it all looks great. It doesn't all look great. This is the kind of bullshit that does piss me off about this type of video and this type of social media content. That's opinion. It doesn't look great. Having a big fat gut does not look great. Why? Because the human eye can tell when someone is unhealthy. If you see someone in the gym and they're very muscular, but they have tiny, tiny legs, why does everyone, even outside the fitness industry, point and be like, oh, look at that guy's skinny legs? Because the human eye can instantly notice anomalies. Your human brain knows when someone is healthy or unhealthy. It's probably like ingrained in our brains as a form of like defense. When you're going up to fight and you're going out for like war, you know when there's like a weaker human, you know who's stronger, you know who's healthier. So you know, like tribal. It's like tribal nature. This is just like ingrained. You can tell when someone's physique is imbalanced. You can tell when someone looks unhealthy. You can sense it. It's like innate to human beings. On the left, it says 2 times bikini Olympia champ Angelica Teixeira shows you how to sculpt amazing legs and a killer butt. What's wrong with that? You want to get better legs, you want to build muscle, you want to lean out, and you want to have a better physique? Okay, what's wrong with that? Then she says, with the arrow, points over to her in her recreation, it says, believes every body is a beach body. Shows you how to love your amazing legs and killer butt. Well, you don't have amazing legs and a killer butt if you have a butt that's killing you. If you have a huge obese ass, it probably means your whole body is obese, and it probably means that you're at higher risk for dying younger. When you are obese, the statistics show that you are likely to die 8 to 10 years younger from being morbidly obese. 10, 20 years of your life at the end is going to be lower quality, and you're going to die earlier, which is why you don't see 90-year-olds that are morbidly obese. They don't live that long. This is a magazine that's promoting health and fitness. So why would you change it? Why would you change it? Why would you show, create a body positive magazine. I'm sure they have them. Social media is kind of taking over for the magazines. If you want body positive stuff, then create your own magazine, create your own content. Don't try to change and tweak what other people are doing. If you want to excel in business, let's say you're reading a magazine, what if it's like Fortune 500, and you have all these articles about companies that fucking suck, that make no money, that are going bankrupt. Not what a magazine that's titled Fortune 500 is going to have on its cover. Entrepreneur, how to fail at business. How to be happy making a business. You want to be successful. A business is thriving if it's growing, if it's making money, if it's profitable. You don't want to read articles about people that can't run a business. You want to be successful. You want to read about success. You want to read about people that are actually getting results, that are building muscle, that are losing extra body fat. Do you have to be shredded? No, you don't have to be shredded, but I'll tell you what, if you want to build muscle, guess how I did it? Sure, I have a degree in exercise science, but I also obsessively read Flex magazine. Now, I didn't take steroids. I didn't do all those supplements and things that those bodybuilders were doing. I did the basics like, protein and creatine and all those kinds of things. I don't use them anymore, but I followed their routines. I obsessively tried those tried and true methods. Like, I wanted to emulate what people were doing that were better than me. And that's what you should be doing. You should be aspiring and being mentored, even indirectly, by people that have what you want. She obviously knows what she's doing if she's a 2-time Olympia champion. And anyone who's competed and is at that high level will tell you steroids and those types of things do not get you results like that. You have to have the fundamentals. You can't just take that stuff and get amazing results. You have to be a hyper responder. You have to be someone who really has that foundation, that basic response to their training and nutrition. That's why some people can take all the gear they want and never get amazing results, male or female. So, to have this conversation about changing magazine covers, all it's doing is it's weakening the species. You're weakening people's minds. You're creating the lack of discipline. You're doing the opposite for people. If you want to be body positive, fine. If you think obesity is beautiful, fine. I'm not here to tell you otherwise because it's subjective. But what's not subjective are the health ramifications from this bullshit. So even though she might be having, it's kind of a cool thing. It's kind of, oh, you're changing the magazine covers. Oh, you're so woke. You're so progressive and forward thinking. But all it is just downsizing and watering down what should be driving people to do better. And this is what these groups are doing. They're seeing people that are successful, and rather than use that as inspiration for themselves in their own life, what they're doing is, oh, that person has what I wish I had, but I'm having trouble achieving that. So rather than be inspired, I am going to change the conversation and what we discuss and how we talk about where I already am at. That way I don't have to change. That way I'm already successful. compete with yourself. You might not want to be on stage, but you should always want more for yourself. And this body positive conversation just keeps on pushing the envelope and pushing the conversation more towards weakening people's wills. And I just fucking hate that shit. So what do you think? Drop in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. And remember, if you want the bonus content from this very episode, make sure to go over to swolenormousx.com and join Swolenormous Uncensored for less than the price of a pumpkin spice latte, less than $3, $2.99, and you'll get access to this Nuts on Chin unplugged in your account ASAP. It's already there. If you're seeing this video right now, Uncensored members already have access to the bonus content. So go over there, check it out. Make sure you also subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel as well. And I'll see you next time for some more nuts on yo chin. Oh. Peace.
Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they said it. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic.